午後のためにもランチラッシュの料理を食べに行こう。
腹ペコ
じゃあチーズあげる。
Well, how's it going, guys? Andrew here.
And Caleb.
And Matt.
Welcome to a reaction review for...
My Hero Academia Season 4. I was going to say episode. There's not an episode.
Matt doesn't really have anything
This
to
is
say to
LCR.
that. But,
What's up, guys?
it's been a minute.
Yeah.
It's been a minute. And here we are to talk about all spoilers. We're just jumping in, right?
Yeah, sorry. This is going to be all spoilers. This is going to be... There's no way we're not going to talk about it.
Yeah, there's no, it's like... I feel like if you're watching the show, you're watching the show. If you're not, you're not. So there's no point in not having spoilers.
Right.
Nobody's just going to be like, oh, I want to see what they think about the fourth season of an anime. So I was about to say cartoon. I fucking bit my lip.
You watch your dirty mouth.
Anyways, this was the first season that I actually got to experience
With
not
all of us.
Yeah, with all of you, and not binging it pretty much weekly episodes. There was a moment where I kind of stopped and fell 8 episodes behind. But what did we all think?
Matt?
Both arcs were both arcs were completely fucking different.
Yeah.
As they usually are, yeah.
But I mean, night and day. For these two.
I mean...
Night and day. Literally darkness and then day.
I get what you mean. The difference is a lot more extreme this time, but this is the third season in a row where it's split up between school, first half of the season, and then real life, the other half.
Except this time it was real life.
Do you not like that format? Do you want to just...
That's how it was in season 3 as well. Real life, and then...
No, I know that you said school in real life. It was just a bad joke.
Oh my god.
What
were you saying?
Do you not like that setup?
No, I'm fine with it.
Is that how the manga is? Or does it jump in between?
Oh no, yeah, it's set the same way.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But yeah, but your point was, it's just more extreme. You feel?
No, I don't even know where I was going with.
I just feel like the stakes rose a lot in this season. I mean, the first spoiler, a pro super dies.
Someone dies.
And it's kind of shitty that it's somebody who we literally met this season. Was it Night?
Night. Sir, don't you goddamn forget the sir. Put respect
Sir
on the
Night.
name.
And he was great. He was awesome. I'm really excited to see the actor who gets to voice him. But
I really don't think we would have been ready to see a character that we've been with
You don't
since
think
the beginning.
so?
No, dude, we cried like bitches on a character that we met this season.
Yeah, that is true. I guess it was just shows how easy it is to get too attached to a character within just a few episodes, and they're not even in every episode.
Right.
So for that,
it's a testament to the show that it does a really good job of getting you connected to these people.
But I guess let's focus on the first.
The first arc.
The first arc.
The overhaul arc.
Yeah. I didn't think it was gonna go down as crazy as it did.
No.
Did you guys think we were gonna pretty much defeat him?
We got into it fast too.
There's 1 or 2 episodes of trying to find out where his hideout is and them doing just street patrol and
Yeah,
then they
usually
jump right into it.
Something like this, you saw the intel and you're like, all right, it's gonna take us a couple episodes to get there. No, we see him that same episode.
Yeah.
And then it was the end of the episode, and then stuff happens, and then we're already got our plan to go after him. It's the pacing of the show is really great.
Well, it was the same thing that they did in season 3 when Bakugo got abducted.
Yeah.
They were we're gonna put up this press conference and make it
One episode.
seem everything. We're
Everything
taking
is
your
not
time,
awesome.
but at the same time, you got fucking SWAT going after the building. All Might just busts in. And just,
Oh shit! Yes, I know what episode you're talking about. Yeah, that was this season just jumps in, and how many episodes do you say is the infiltration to the end?
Oh,
Because how many episodes? There's 25.
25.
I would say about 8.
There is definitely 13 episodes dedicated to this arc.
And there was at least 2 or 3 with
Yeah, 7 or 8
Midoriya
at
and
least.
Overhaul
Yeah.
fighting.
Yeah, there was like 3 episodes where it was pretty much just like 2 people fighting, and because you had like the guy that can like morph into different animals.
The Sun
He got a name? Sun Eater, that's what it is.
I don't know his name. I'm not good.
Manifest is his quirk.
Yeah, we had his fight.
Yeah, Red Riot.
Yeah, Red Riot's fight, and then you have like the Midoriya and
Lock
Overhaul
and Key,
fight.
dude.
And
Do we have to talk about fucking Kirishima's like new ability where he just like extra hardens.
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah, shit, that was pretty.
Seeing everyone go plus ultra.
Yeah,
Dude, what do you think Kirishima could do with One for All? Like, what's he going to do?
he would literally be unstoppable.
He just literally turns into a rock.
Yeah.
So like,
It's just Dwayne Johnson. Real ass Dwayne Johnson just appears in the anime. Sorry.
could you have a quirk and then obtain it and still have that other quirk?
Well, yeah, because that's what he was gonna do with Mirio originally. Because Mirio was the top student in UA's 3rd years, I think.
I don't know
Or
if
no, it wasn't at the time, but he was definitely showing promise, and All
Right.
Might had said that he was going to meet with Mirio or Sir Night-Eye. I can't remember which one.
Right.
But
I don't
then-
think All Might decided on yet. It was Night-Eye that was championing him.
Yeah, but then it was when Midoriya was fighting the Gloop monster that like had taken over Bakugo that All Might kind of realized that Midoriya was the one that was going to get it.
Yeah, literally just rewatched that scene.
Yeah, you just started rewatching the
I
show.
think it's like my 4th time.
Goodness, what episode are you already on?
They just started the obstacle course
Okay.
for the tournament.
Um,
So good. Yeah, I love that aspect though of like Deku realizing like, oh, I wasn't the first choice. I'm not worthy. It should belong to someone that could save the day. So it's really cool seeing that aspect of it. Even though Deku's good now. He feels like an adult. Like
Yeah.
he seems totally able to do anything now.
yeah, he does look like he's aged a lot.
Mhm.
Like if I just see like a little picture from like season 1, I'm like, oh,
Right.
you're such a little baby.
Mhm.
Now you're like a grown teenager.
That's what I think this season does so great. Is this is the first time we get to see them acting as adults. They don't have their teachers over them. They have their like mentors that
Yeah.
they're under, but they're thrown into real world crimes.
I mean, okay, like the big fight,
Hmm.
Midoriya Overhaul. Like that's just
Yeah,
that
I
was
mean,
just.
before that, Mirio,
Oh, I mean, yeah, him like losing.
the ability. He's so strong
Yeah.
that he could have taken him down. Potentially, maybe, probably not. But he still had it, was holding his own for that, and it's really, I don't know. And the music is so sad.
Like, yeah, like even after Mirio got shot with that like bullet that like erased his quirk, and like he was still getting like stabbed with rocks and everything, he still just launched himself at Overhaul and just fucking knocked his ass out.
Landed like 2 shots at him,
Yeah.
at least.
It reminds me of that TikTok where the guy's like, "Damn, this motherfucker's strong."
Oh my god.
Was the fight with did Night Eye join that part of the fight or the fight with Midoriya? Like I kind of
It was
He-
right after, yeah. Because he got stabbed, and then that's when Deku broke in,
Yeah.
and everyone was
Okay.
right behind him.
gotcha.
Totally forgot what I was gonna say.
I don't remember what you were gonna say either.
I didn't really care for Chrono. Like they made him seem like he was gonna be like a badass like henchman, but as far as like what his quirk was,
Was he the one with the slow mo, or was he?
maybe
Was it the guy who faced the really fat guy? Because we finally got to see the really.
that was
Rama?
I thought it was Rappa.
Rappa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got to see whatever his name is. His like.
Fat gum.
Yeah, fat guy. We got to see like his like ultimate move, pretty much.
Right. Which I'm glad saw that first, because that is in Vigilantes. You see him do that as well. Go into his skinny form.
Yeah, I mean it was also just really nice because like you know, you saw Fat Gum and you're just like, why the fuck is one of the big 3 with this dude? And then like you're just like, all he does is just eat.
Eat.
And just
He can absorb stuff.
Yeah, it's just like, ooh.
Just wait.
But then you see this and you're like, oh.
Like, that was still a fun episode, like, early on, where it was just, we saw Red Riot do the super hardening.
I think that might be one of my favorite episodes, when he just absorbs all the energy and then just fucking decimates the fucking barriers.
Oh, yeah. I was bringing up the first time we saw, like, them see the
like
steroid use.
Yeah.
And the knife dude.
Yeah, that was interesting.
But yeah, Rappa versus Fatgum. I mean, that was such a popular fight that Rappa is now a character in the next fighting game. One's Justice. It's cool. We're
Are
probably
those
going to
games
see
ever?
more of
Are
it.
those games even good?
Yeah, there's fans.
Yeah, there's fans. Okay, that's cool.
I've heard that it's a really good fighting game. It's just, I don't have interest in it.
I also really like the fact that, like, you know, just getting a little bit of Rappa's backstory. If, like, you know, he was in MMA where they can actually use their quirks, and it's basically a fight to the death.
Like underground fighting.
Yeah, and then he said he fought Overhaul like 8 times, and like he basically died
And put them
every time.
back together.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh my fucking god, how the physical toll that must take.
It's metal. It's metal.
Yeah.
But going off of his quirk, like the pain that Eri must have gone through, just being tested on, being killed, torn apart, manipulated, and put back together.
Yeah.
For who knows how long. It's, that's why it made it more sweet that we got to see her smile at the end.
Yeah, that was really sweet.
I
Cute
love her
moment.
little horn.
Right?
She's just so cute. She's so tiny. And I wonder if there'll be a Funko of her.
There was that Mineta. It's good to know that Mineta is only a pervert and not a pedophile. When he saw him, he's like, I wait till you're old enough. Even though she's already taller than him. I'm glad to know that he's not that much of a scumbag.
Yeah, that would kind of just like shoot his character down to like rock bottom. There's
Yeah, no,
way to
you
recover
can't
from
justify that at that point.
We finally got to see, if I'm not mistaken, the chick that like turns into a dragon.
Ryuku? Ryuku, something like that. Yeah, so cool.
Yeah, like that was pretty cool.
I was hoping she wasn't going to be like that snake-haired girl that Yamamoto interned with in season 2.
Yeah, she was kind of lame.
Yeah, you didn't see her do anything. It was just like...
I don't remember that person.
Exactly. Because all they did was like, I want to make you girls pretty, and we're going to shoot some commercials.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Because
thought
it
there
was
like a
her, Yamamoto, and the orange-haired
fist.
girl from Class 1B
Mm,
that always hits the dude that's yelling at 1A.
yeah.
He's like, you suck.
Yeah!
That guy's good.
Yo, he do be acting though. He do be acting though.
That play was a fucking disaster.
No, it wasn't. It was amazing.
It was a fucking train wreck.
It was Romeo and Juliet mixed with Star Wars mixed with some
But what was
other
better?
stuff.
That or like the concert?
Well, apples and oranges.
potato
a
tomato.
really, really good apple and an okay orange.
Yeah, there we
Apples
go.
and orange.
That's how you do it.
Well, that's why they're 1B. 1A is superior. 1B is supplementary.
Yeah.
But back to what you mentioned earlier. The big fight.
Oh yeah. Like I remember this was when I was binging it, and I was like, this is like the perfect shit to binge, because I couldn't imagine you guys having to wait like a week in between these like 3
Yeah.
episodes, because like so much shit happens in this like little tiny battle arc. And when Overhaul just turned into just gigantic muscle bound like demon.
Bro, ever since Ryuku just dove in and like it was just an arena,
Yeah.
this is next level.
Yeah. It was pretty great.
It started with him shooting it up, and then Deku gets up there, catches her with the cape. And then, I don't know, my mind's all over the place because I'm in like sensory overload now.
Yeah.
I mean, to the point where one of like the best shots probably from the season that is now Caleb's computer, where
Yeah, my backdrop. It's
just looking up and looking down at
Mhm.
each other, and I love his fucking bird mask.
Dude,
It's
just
so cool.
the style of, because like the animation style and that scene just changed.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I need to yell at David.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and go on a tangent. What I was gonna go about. It was really cool perspective because every other fight is from the point of view of Deku fighting the villain, and then once he was just no holds barred, I'm one for all. I'm the symbol of hope for this man. I can go full 100%, and I'll get immediately healed. It was from the perspective of Overhaul fighting his nightmare because he couldn't lay a single punch or anything on him. And then you get that shot of Deku and the lightning and the evil eyes.
Yeah.
And you could like see the beak of like his own like reflection or something. It was poetry.
Dude, yeah,
It was truly poetry.
that one scene followed just by like, Deku just like, wah! And then you're just like, okay, well, so what the fuck was that? And then you see the backdrop of just like a million fucking giant red
Yep.
fists, and you're just like, oh fuck!
And it's like in slow mo, he's just like his eyes raise up. It's like,
And he just gets fucking.
How did
fuck.
he not die?
He just evaporates.
How did he not die?
His body evaporates
But he lives.
from punches.
What I really love about like how they don't overdo certain things, like a good example is, I don't know if Dragon Ball invented it, probably not, but the whole idea of a character's here and they disappear and they're over here, that's just how fast they are. This show doesn't do that too much, so when it does happen, it's like, oh fuck, he's fast.
Naruto does that a lot. It's just
Right.
like,
because they're ninjas.
okay.
But when you see him fully just like use his power like that, like the first time we saw it in the show was when All Might, again, I just saw it, so it's fresh in my mind, when he busts into the USJ and he's just like, he's not smiling,
Yeah.
he's pissed, and then he's at the top of the stairs of the village like, we can take him, and then he just disappears,
Yeah.
and then he just punches the dude. It's makes you feel like a child because it's just so cool.
Dude, honestly thinking about it, like, All Might's quirk is just so badass. Not because he's just super strong, but because that's his power, is just physical attacks. Like, do you know how much it would fucking suck to get hit by a fucking dude this fucking big? Like, just boom, in the fucking stomach. You're
Yeah,
done. You're done for.
He's
You're
like
done.
what? Hulk's height probably.
That's probably a good
He's like
comparison, yeah.
7 foot something.
Oh yeah, that probably is actual measurements.
Because he's probably only like a foot taller than Aizawa when he's in his buff form.
Yeah.
So he's probably like a good 6,
He's-
7 feet in between there.
He's 7'3".
Oh Jesus! And then
that is a tall man right there.
that's all American beef. And that's not even his prime.
No,
Like he said,
that's just the fucking wound on this.
in his prime, he could have taken down that Nomu in season 1 with 5 hits. 5 hits versus his 300 that he had to do
For what?
for the Nomu fight. Like,
Oh, did he
you've heard
say that
these
it was
wor-
300, or did
Yeah.
somebody counter out?
No, he said it. He's
Oh
like
my god,
300 mighty blows were his
frame
words.
by frame, just counting every punch.
It's a little hard when it's like
Also,
going all over
poor
the place.
animator who would have to draw 300 punches. But
Fucking button.
and then yeah, I guess the emotional weight that we kind of mentioned at the beginning of Night Eye dying, and everybody surrounding him, and he's just like, smile, and it's like, I can't fucking smile in a situation like this.
And it's a good character growth for him because it's possible that the future that he sees isn't permanent.
Yeah.
It can change.
That is, yeah, I guess I kind of forgot about that.
And the show didn't do the super cheesy thing of just saying Deku's like the chosen one and he can change everything. He kind of, Night Eye gave like an explanation that kind of made sense. That was like, it was not his attitude, but like his determination.
Come on, mister. I just watched the episode.
Of season 1.
Yeah, wasn't it foreshadowed in there?
You know, he's probably in the background somewhere. I don't know.
It's just eyes.
Sure.
I don't know.
For sure.
But yeah, determination, perseverance, something like that can change the future. I don't know.
And that's just the first half of the season.
Before we keep going, did anything else happen
Yes.
in that first arc? Obviously a lot.
What did the League of Villains really do?
Bye! Oh, bro.
I
Oh,
kinda-
dude, fucking
the most savage thing to happen.
what's his fucking name?
What's his nuts?
The leader, Shigaraki. He basically just kind of, when they were transporting Overhaul, I can't fucking think.
Oh, we're
of
talking about
his-
the end here. Okay.
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking of
The
what
end of the first act.
the
yeah.
first two were doing in like when they were in there, but
The most savage thing ever.
Yeah, he just, first of all, they just, the
Poor
what's-
sand guy.
What's the fucking magic dude's name?
Uh,
Illusion? No.
compress.
Compress. No, that's a squirk.
That's his move. Yeah.
Magic Dude.
Magic dude.
Anyways, yeah, he just just puts one of his arms into a little marble and just kind of takes it away. And then
Don't forget,
Shigaraki-
like, the sand dude. Like, they caught half of him,
yeah,
and he died in the marble.
yeah.
Or so they said. Maybe they captured him. Go on.
But then Shigaraki just decays his other arm, so he's basically just powerless now.
It's Mr. Compress.
Oh,
Oh.
just forgot the Mister.
Achihiro Sako. Sure.
Anyways, basically, Shigaraki after that was just like he
He went crazy.
He was playing along with what was the clans? The fucking
The Yakuza?
yeah, but like not what's like the formal name? Like they're
Starts with an H.
the
Back to the
Chihisaki. Chihisaki?
I think that was
I
his
have
name.
no idea.
No,
I'm
that's
really
not a
bad with
name.
Names.
But go on. I'll
I'm interested
correct
now.
you. Yeah, Chisaki's his name.
Okay, what was?
Kai Chisaki. We're fans. Hasakai.
That's the name of the clan.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'm not gonna say that because I would just butcher it. But basically, Shigaraki was just like going along with them. But then, when Overhaul's plan just kind of fell through, Shigaraki just took over and was just like, "Yeah, we're back in charge now. So you're taking a back
It came
seat.
full circle.
Yeah, he's like, you're taking a back seat.
Mm-hmm. His overhaul came into his place. Tried to put the boss power move as like, no, we're the leaders here. And then killed people. Poor Magnet. Dude just miss something, lady, something. I don't know.
Magnet.
Yeah, the dude that had the magnet, the giant thing. Sunglasses, long brown hair. Got obliterated.
When
He-
did that happen?
Glasses, long brown
He was
hair.
the guy that, with the Pussycats, he like pulled the blonde-haired one and then smashed the pillar on her.
Oh, you're talking about the fucking transgender dude.
Yeah, something like
yeah,
that.
Magnus, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Sister Mag. Sister.
Twice brought Overhaul into like their hideout because he thought Overhaul wanted to join the League of Villains.
Yeah.
And then shit happened.
Yeah.
And then the magnet dude tried to hit Overhaul and Overhaul just blew him up.
Yeah.
And then Compress tried to attack, blew his arm off.
Yeah. That was like the first episode, right?
Yeah.
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 Okay. I got it.
So, yeah, and
first
then we're-
episode was a long time ago.
Right. And then everything turns around. Now Shigaraki got his revenge, got his people implanted. And it's cool to see just the growth of the league as well.
Yeah.
Because we saw that, like, he cares. He seems to care about his people. Like Toga,
Definitely
and
sounded.
twice.
It felt like a joke, like the first two seasons. Like the League of Villains, they're never really gonna get anywhere. They're gonna
Because
always fail. But
He doesn't talk like a child anymore when he's like, oh, this is the final boss. Oh, it's game over. Blah, 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 blah. We're in a video game. And now he's like, oh, this shit's real.
yeah. So
My mentor's in jail, and I need to take over everything.
Yeah. Unless
He's
it's
got like a
all-
cool trench coat.
I'm pretty sure all for one. One for
All for one.
all for. I fucking always get. They're so goddamn similar. They could have made it. I'm fucking dyslexic.
Matthew?
Hi, my name's Andrew Crane. Anyways,
yin to the yang. That's the poetry.
what was I saying?
All for one.
Oh yes, I feel like he wanted to be in jail. I feel like that's his plan.
Right.
that's always a villain's plan, is to be in jail.
It is confirmed that Stain is in the same prison. They don't show in the anime, but it's in the manga that it's the same prison.
I feel like they're just gonna kind of keep him out of the manga or the fucking anime, just so that they
Maybe.
like. For the,
It makes sense because Stain would want to kill All for One. Because he likes true heroes
yeah,
and he hates villains.
and like he considers Midoriya to be a true hero.
Exactly.
So-
Dude, they could team up for something.
Ooh,
Could you imagine? Even though I think Deku could easily take him now. Because, full cowl.
But still,
Shoot style.
Still. Wait, you think he can take Stain or?
Stain on, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about All for One. I was just like,
Well, we'll find out eventually.
I think he's
so-
going to need more than just a few fucking kicks.
I mean, if he didn't know his quirk and he got the up on him, maybe he couldn't overpower his quirk. And he would just be frozen and he's like, alright. And just carve him up. You never know.
I think he
That would be
does.
too easy.
Yeah.
He probably has like some quirk that can sense other quirks, and that's probably how
Oh, we haven't talked about the
he cherry
ginormous dude.
picks. Right. That just is in one episode, and we never talk about it.
For literally like 30 seconds.
Do you remember the ginormous dude?
Dude, it's-
Oh my God! Yes.
Exactly.
Okay, that's what I was
They were
fucking saying, because I was talking to like this one kid
Kirigiri.
at work, and I was like, yeah, and the ginormous dude came out, and he's just like, what? I'm like, yeah, you don't remember that? And he's like, no. I'm like,
And they just drop that line and expect us to forget. He was like, oh, this is All for One's successor.
yeah, right, like,
What?
and the fact that they almost caught Kurogiri.
No, they did catch Kirigiri.
That they did?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's right, because that's why All for One wants to be in fucking prison, because Kurogiri is also in prison.
Well, he was in prison before.
No, I know, but like I'm saying, Kurogiri has Warp Gate. All for One's in prison. All for One's gonna give me like, okay, so like, what can we fucking do with all
True.
these bitches in here?
But All for One has his own teleportation. Remember? Because Heroes Rising, we also find out that Shigaraki doesn't use Kirigiri's teleport at the end of the movie. He uses All for One's.
Unless he just picks up something else in between those seasons. Unless he already had it, I think.
It was definitely like that jello-y,
Yeah, it was more
that
like
gooey.
a tar.
You keep it up.
substance.
Yes. I am keeping up.
You know how All for One has like his own teleportation? It's like that gray and it like comes
So
over.
Kirigiri is
so.
the shadow dude.
Yeah, the
Right.
purple.
Yeah, it's his is
So
like,
we have two types of
it's like
teleportation.
the whirlpool,
Yeah.
black and white, or black and purple.
Yeah, purple.
But then with All for One's teleportation, it's like gray, bubbly, kind of liquidy instead of like a whirlpool.
And it just like comes out of nowhere and it just like you get swallowed into it.
I really can't picture that one. But.
Yeah.
Well,
It's you see
that's-
it all in season 3.
Yeah, that's how Shigaraki came out at the end of the Heroes Right or
When he killed 9.
Heroes Rising. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
fuck.
Shigaraki really has a superiority complex. And he's just like, what you got? Always trying to take down these people that are coming after his throne. It's like, I'm the daddy. I'm the bad guy.
My one gripe, if there is one about the first half of the season, is that we really only focus on a few of the classmates.
Right.
And I mean, obviously you can't have them all there,
Mhm.
but it would have been nice to just, and also you can't break up the tension to be like, what are they doing?
Right.
But it was nice in the second half to literally
Mm-hmm.
see everybody.
It does suck that they didn't get like the cool moments because I think we all expected the remedial classes to be cooler. I really enjoyed the episodes. I know you didn't enjoy one of the episodes.
I didn't enjoy the one episode for the freaking first week, and you just loved it hanging over my head. After watching that second episode, and
Because
like,
you said when
just
Andrew got
shut
to that
the fuck
part,
up,
you were like,
shut
you
the
can skip
fuck up,
this
shut the
episode.
fuck up,
Mr. I
After-
love Naruto, but I don't watch the filler episodes.
Okay, it was fucking 2 episodes and they're fucking filler.
Go on. Sorry, I had to.
I really just want to fucking ruin Titan for you now.
Tell me something.
No.
Anyways.
After watching,
Jinx.
you owe me a soda. Actually, no, you can't talk for the rest of this podcast unless I say her name 3 times. Fucking this kid Andrew's a fucking dumbass.
What is that from?
Andrew, do you know? I almost got Andrew.
Oh, there we go.
Where
Like
were
I was
we?
saying, after watching the fucking 2 episodes of the remedial class as like a whole,
Right.
I actually enjoyed that arc. But watching the first episode
Mm-hmm.
solely, I was like, I'm not really feeling this. Caleb was just like,
That exactly? Just that.
I mean, he might have been like, one more time, but
It was sweet. And with all things considered, It's much better than other stuff out there in other animes.
Like those 2 episodes of Naruto that I skipped.
It was fun. And back to your point, that's one thing I really like about the show is that you can just, and it's really easy from a writing perspective, just like, I'm going to take this character and this one and put them together. All right, now I'm going to put these 4 together and see what they do. In the chemistry and how they work together and what they have to overcome, it's just nice and it's refreshing that we're always going to get these mixes of people.
And it's kind of, I think what I liked a lot, even though I don't know, remember her name, the headphone jack girl.
Jiro.
Yeah, Jiro. It's cool that we really get to like get some backstory behind her character, and like they really try to focus on her and just the passion that she has for being a hero, but also loving music.
And at this point in the show, it was definitely her and Hagakure, the invisible girl, that have gotten the least development out of the girls.
I don't really see how you can get much out of the invisible girl, but
She
I don't
tries
see
her
much of her
darndest.
at all.
Nice. She could be here right now.
Show me your gloves.
You just turn around, there's footprints right there.
Oh fuck, that's like the Invisible Man.
that's the
exactly.
Invisible Man. God, you remember when movies existed?
Remember when movie theaters? And-
Oh, I remember.
But then the villain, I guess not really villain,
oh, before that.
or
we,
before
we,
that.
we get,
Even before that.
after the remedial class, we're getting into more of like Endeavor's redemption arc a little bit. He had that moment with Shoto at the end when he came out
Oh yeah, and
the
he was
classroom.
like, "Watch me."
well, before that.
No, that was like this, like the second
And he
last
was-
episode.
He tries to touch him and he's like, no. And he's like, I want to become a hero that you can be proud of.
Yeah,
like
he's-
his eyes were like not angry and you're just like, oh my god, this is the first time he looks.
Didn't he say "Watch me" though, like to Shoto? Like
Not
during
yet.
that. I'm pretty sure he did.
He might have said in some form. And then what's his face?
You know what? You haven't even watched that episode yet.
The one dude just punched himself in the face and then he walks up and he's like, Endeavor! some. I really love that guy. Wind Boy.
It's fucking windy. Anyways, what are we on now?
And then we get into what happens after that and before the billboard stuff.
Billboard.
Oh, duh, the freaking festival.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
festival.
I thought I'm
Yeah.
like, what?
What's kind of happening?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the gentle criminal.
Gentle criminal.
Yeah, we get his whole story.
And La Brava.
And La Baba, she's so cute.
I definitely got fucking massive JoJo vibes from.
Oh, they
fucking
had that had
Gentle.
to be the
driving force behind it.
Inspiration, yeah.
Yeah.
Horikoshi loves pulling from different media and make his own characters. Because again, Ojiro, Luke Skywalker, to a T, minus the tail.
I haven't finished JoJo's, but I think it'd be pretty fucking sweet if we got like a fucking somebody who did like a stand user.
Surprised we haven't gotten like a Goku or a Luffy or a Naruto reference yet.
Yeah, Luffy would be cool. It'd be fucking funny.
He basically is like a quirk, just like his
Yeah.
gooiness. Luffy's One Piece. The pirate
We don't talk
anime.
about One Piece, so that's why you don't understand.
Oh my god. We don't talk about One Piece.
We don't talk about One Piece, but we know about One Piece. We might talk about One Piece.
I don't know One Piece.
We don't talk about One Piece. That guy.
Oh yeah, the main dude, like
Yeah.
the sun hat.
Yeah.
I know that
It's,
from
it's a
One
straw
Piece.
hat.
Oh my
Straw,
god.
sun, Titanic. It's literally the same
It
thing.
is literally not.
literally the same thing. Festival. They're gonna
They basically just set up for it. It was cute. It was wholesome.
It was
slice of life,
such a good thing to watch. Such a good thing to watch.
right?
Such a fulfilling episode of like something that's like not as life threatening as what we just watched before in the first arc, but just kind of just like as a team they just want to pull this off and
Right.
they want to do it their best way possible.
And like they're still kids.
Yeah,
They still need
to do
a
kid
childhood,
things.
yeah.
Needed to make memories, and I loved it. It was
and
great.
everyone's working together. Seeing these friendships.
My boy does like a disco ball.
Oh, they're going somewhere else.
You have like the guy that's the tape things doing tape stuff because that's all he really could do.
Sarah. He's doing he's basically Spider-Man.
But out of his elbow is kind of weird.
Go Web, go.
But
It's really cool because we might see Gentle again, and maybe he might be a hero.
yeah,
Maybe
that was
Deku
like,
inspired him.
He had a very tragic backstory.
yeah, I loved his backstory. It's really like just
Yeah, we need more stuff like that, like someone trying to help and
not every villain straight up is a villain. At first, he wanted to be a hero,
Right.
and he then turned into a villain.
he never like actually commits crimes,
No,
like felony crimes, more like misdemeanors. He doesn't hurt anybody.
maybe he's like
He
an
just does it for a show.
anti-villain. Is that a thing?
What? It is a thing,
It's not really like an anti-hero.
but I forgot what an anti-hero that does
villainy
bad things for good reasons, and an anti-villain is someone that does good things for bad reasons. If that makes any sense.
So like, if you donated to a charity, but it was like dirty money that could screw the charity up later on, is that an
That
anti-villain?
or it serves you better to donate the money.
Anyways,
Like how like Deadpool like does his own shit, but he still has a good heart.
Does he though?
I mean, I kind of forgot what happened in Deadpool movies.
but then like the last two episodes after the cute little festival and the
Mhm.
candy apple and all that shit,
Here's a peach.
we get to like you kinda
Protect
said,
Mario with everything.
Endeavor's kind of like
Mhm.
continuing of his smaller arc that just kind of comes out of nowhere the last two episodes.
Right?
And when we like,
Apparently,
yes,
it kind of makes sense why it feels so rushed, because that whole arc is like, that's still like an arc. It's not finished right
Yeah.
now, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Like the season ends here, but in the manga, it's still going.
so they kind of
That's
that's why they
probably
kind of
how
rushed it.
season 4 will open.
Season 5.
The fuck?
Does
Right.
not feel like we are 4 seasons in already. And thank God it's coming out on a yearly basis.
Oh, is it?
I mean, it has been, so.
Has
Keep
it?
going.
I thought between season 2 and 3 it was.
Well, I just saw a little thing that said they
Maybe?
just started production, like
Yeah.
probably like a week ago. So
That's one thing we can get into. Need to bring that up after this. But yeah, Endeavor. Holy crap. I thought his fight in Hosu City was like the beginning of something big.
dude, literally
With the
like
Nomus?
chills the entire fight, just because like the fucking creature that they're battling
Mhm.
is just like unstoppable pretty much, and it was really cool to see. His name is just like Hawk, right?
Hawks.
Hawks. It was really cool to like see like his feathers work in action,
Right?
and then like assist Endeavor like pushing on his
he's
back
not
to
just
like
a flying boy.
make him go like faster.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, it got pretty crazy. Like when he just,
Yeah.
it was like that moment where it was just like 10 fire like whips that just go right through the building and like demolish.
And he's like,
the
you
top
don't cut
half."
often, do you? Because like the rocks were like still huge. You had to like catch them. Regarding his shady past and everything, it doesn't make up for all the abuse and stuff. But it's nice to know that like he cares in some way about his wife.
Yeah.
Like always sending her flowers and whatnot. I don't know how you could ever come back from a relationship like that.
I mean, maybe you can't like come back, but you can at least have like mutual respect for each other.
Right. Because we don't even know like the full extent to it.
And we haven't even seen them
Mhm.
interact at all,
Right.
unless there's a flashback.
And there's the huge theory that I think might start at the next season that Dobby,
Oh.
you remember Dobby? Blue Fire dude?
Dobby
Bad
from
guy?
Harry Potter?
No.
We're literally talking about My Hero.
I don't remember a Dobby.
He's got
He's
the stitches.
Staples. They're staples, not
Staples.
stitches.
Black hair.
Oh.
Looks like a zombie kind of.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
yeah.
you don't. Shut the fuck up.
Yes, I do. Cause
What does he look like?
He's kind of skinny.
What does he look
Yeah.
like?
Yeah.
He's
And
also
he-
kind of fat.
Cause he's like
Skinny
blue
fit.
or purple, and then like his lip is like a pinkish, right?
No, it's like red.
Fuck
Oh my
you.
god.
They're staples, not stitches. You
Um,
have to be correct.
Dobby
Comments will eat you alive.
is a child of Endeavor that ran away. There's a huge theory.
Spoilers. Wow.
theory.
Wow.
Yeah.
We've
The guy
talked
that reads
about
the
this
manga.
before.
He knows
Yeah.
everything.
I'm on the 6th volume. That's not even season 2. Barely even season 2. But that it would be cool to see like the consequences of Endeavor's tragic parenthood. Because like, if you only got Shoto out of it, and they have a healthy relationship, then like, what are the consequences of him being a terrible father?
It's also interesting because, like, I mean,
And white
the
hair,
pieces-
easily dye it black.
the pieces were there, but it's like you never like really picked up on it. Like in this like last few episodes, Endeavor kept on talking about like how he's like overheating, and so like that's why he kind of made
Exactly.
Shoto
It makes perfect
have
sense.
ice to kind of keep him cool to be the best.
Like, now, could you imagine Shoto as like Endeavor, but half and half? Like like he's already filling a whole stadium with ice at the snap of a finger
Yeah.
as a child. It's
Did you guys
bonkers.
kind of feel like he was pushed back this season?
Oh yeah, he kind of is like a one-trick pony in a way,
Like thinking about it now, I'm just like, what did he do this
Right?
season?
I mean,
I
it
mean, there
makes
was that cool
sense.
scene in the movie,
That's the movie. Though.
even though it's like season 5, technically season 6.
Well, I mean, this season focused more on like other people because
Yeah.
like Uraraka and like Sue didn't really show up much.
A little bit.
I mean,
I guess
Could've been more.
it's definitely
but-
a change from the last few seasons where it felt like it was more equal out. This season definitely focused in just on a few.
If anything, Deku,
always.
Kirishima.
Yeah, he was definitely the most prominent one
Mhm.
of the lesser cast.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's kind of it.
Yeah,
Uraraka and Sue were there.
they were there, but it's like they didn't really.
They were outside
Yeah.
fighting. They'll get theirs. And
I mean, like, they
Shoto and
also are-
Bakugo probably. Because we saw Bakugo's like change in perception during the remedial class. Like when he was like trying to teach that one kid.
Yeah, Bakugo was just kind of absent this season, which is good, like because like we got the movie, so it's like we still got our.
Well,
fill
not
of
totally
Bakugo.
absent. We're seeing his mindset change.
Well, no, I know, but I'm just saying, like, as opposed to like different seasons,
Right.
Or like previous seasons,
He's
it's like
much more bearable and palatable.
palpable,
Like palate.
palpable
Pulp.
fiction.
Damn it. You
Um,
know what I mean though? Like we can watch him now without saying like, you're just an asshole. But now he's slightly an asshole. I don't know what I'm trying to get with that.
yeah.
He's not screaming at Deku all the time now.
That is nice. Yeah,
That's what I'm
that's
trying
what
to
I was really annoying in the 1st two
Mhm.
seasons.
Go jump off the building.
Literally, why do you like look up to this person?
Do you need help?
Well, is there anything else you guys wanted to talk about? I know it's like a lot.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, one more thing.
Go for it.
Jesus.
Oh, that's what we're talking about.
No.
Okay. I mean, we could talk about that.
What are you gonna say?
The last fucking like 5 seconds of the last episode, like when you get past the credits, if you haven't watched,
Matt's
The last
really bad about
episode-
this too. About just skipping the credits.
I get antsy.
Even though it's the
Okay.
last episode.
Luckily, Caleb's there to just yes, and I'm like fine.
Little did we know it's like
It's like
the
more-
ultimate teaser.
Yeah. So if you haven't watched that little teaser after the credits of the last episode,
Pause this, go watch it, come right back.
yes.
All right, come back. Here you are.
Yeah, well, what's up?
Matt, continue.
Okay, so holy fuck, Zuko met everybody kind of from the fucking all for or one for all, but most importantly,
Plot
he
twist.
met the fucking original one for all.
Yeah, that has
He shook his hand. He's like, "So you're the new one," and then that was it. And then like the glass shattered.
That
Zuko was awake.
mysteriously
and he
looks
was-
a lot like Shigaraki. We'll get into that later.
Yeah.
Go on.
Zuko had woken up. He was shaking and breathing heavily, and
Broke
his
his
arm
window.
was glowing. So you're just like, what the fuck?
Avatar is meeting My Hero Academia, and I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Do you think that's gonna
James
happen
Cameron,
like
you son of a bitch, you fucking did it.
episode 1, or do you think that's like
They don't even bring it up that whole season. Just like the giant
that would
dude.
be a crime.
Honestly, that wouldn't be surprising though. That's basically how fucking animes go.
If
I
you
have
do
already
something
seen
cool,
shots
don't
of
touch it for 3
Mango.
years.
I'm so excited for it. And he's got like this weird, like he was like covered in like a weird shadow. Remember that?
Kind of.
Like you can only see like the top of it, but like the rest of his body was like a silhouette.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
something weird. It's cool. There's something going on.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Seems like his quirk is manifesting into something more. And like All Might said, it gets stronger every time it moves on.
Did you
So
see
what
All
they're
Might
doing
in the lineup? He wasn't like an actual person. He was like a silhouette, but
Yeah.
I saw him there and I was just like, damn.
I want more on his mentor. She is such a baller.
That too, but it's also just like I need more All Might. He also hasn't been in the season very much, which is also a crime.
Yeah, seeing him on the couch watching Endeavor fight, and it's like, I wish you were there.
Dude, yeah.
I saw a really nice comment saying that like All Might was the symbol of peace, and now Endeavor is like the fist or the symbol of hope. Because you didn't need hope with All Might because he was always there,
Yeah.
and now he's the hope for the future, and like we can trust him.
Yeah, he's gonna fist your future.
He's not gonna replace All Might, but you can hope for back to prominence with him. I still can't believe that Hawks is only 22. He's a number 2 hero.
Let's not forget Washi. Number 8.
Washi. Oh,
Yeah.
rabbit.
Yeah.
We're gonna see the rabbit more.
She was nice.
I might become a fucking furry. There, I said it. I mean, fuck.
Bro. She's the child of Jessica and Roger Rabbit.
Stop.
Oh my
Stop.
god.
Stop.
That's exactly what it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
She's
not.
way too like darked.
dark. No,
Dark.
Jessica Rabbit's dark skin.
No, she's not.
Darker.
She's white.
Well,
She is
yeah.
pasty fucking white.
compared to Roger Rabbit.
Furry. No, I kind of want to see what
She's not dark, but she's tan. That's what I was going
No,
for.
she's not.
I'm looking it up right now. She could tan. That
Okay.
might not be her natural color.
It's
Is it gonna get in for a
There you
peek?
go.
Oh, that's also a very dark shot.
Well, but then also the next shot's like really light because she's like shining in the light. But that's like her in the light, you know.
Right.
I guess here's like a natural one. That's just like
That's tan.
Can we wrap this up so I can go masturbate? Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
Very excited. Very excited.
I'm excited
About
for
the future.
the dub.
Mm-hmm.
I heard when you were watching season 1, I was like, I miss the American voices.
That's what's nice about watching the sub first, because then when the dub comes around, you rewatch it then, and then it's only a few more months until the next season comes out. You're like, oh, that wasn't that long of a wait.
Even though I watched it twice,
Right.
but it felt like two different experiences.
And it has been 25 weeks. Thinking about it that way.
Yeah. Damn.
So another 27 weeks and they'll be ready? Right?
I have no idea.
25 plus 25 is 50, 52. 52 weeks in a year.
Hopefully this epidemic
So 26 weeks.
doesn't postpone it at all.
What do you say?
26 weeks?
27 plus 25.
We'll meet you in half a year and we'll start watching season 5.
No. It would be 26 weeks. 26 weeks is half a year.
Right, but there's 25 episodes. 25 weeks. So another 27. I'm not cutting in half. I don't want to end this until Mac understands what I'm saying.
I understand.
Right?
No. Yes.
You should have just said yes.
Anyway.
Anyways, I think we all
Can't
liked
wait.
it. So, yeah, guys, this has been Andrew.
And Caleb.
And Matt.
Peace.
We love y'all.